What is going on, you guys? Blaze over here at Blue Chip Athletic Club, coming to you guys with another day of our 50 days of fitness. Want to talk you through the workout here today. We're going to go for 2 rounds, 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off, 4 moves, and then we'll kind of get into the working set. First move here is going to be our scapular push-up. What we're going to do, we're essentially going to meet ourselves down in a push-up position. Now, your push-up may be an up push-up, maybe a down push-up. As in like on your knees or up off your knees into a plank. Totally meet yourself where you're at. I'm going to demo the one here down on my knees for today. If you want to be up, that's totally fine. Scapular push-up essentially is you're just going to let your shoulder blades and your head kind of drop, and then you're going to press your whole body away, almost trying to round your back. So I'm here, I'm just sinking into that posture and then pressing away. And if you're doing this in the up push-up position, you'll just be here, sinking in, pressing away. And if you want to scale it even more, make it a little bit more challenging, you can go single hand. So my right hand would be down, my left arm, I like to widen my base of my feet a bit, left arm here, and I'm going to drop in and then press away, drop in and press away. So work with your progression there, meet yourself where you're at. You're going to go 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. Next move is going to be a dumbbell weight shift. Now you can do this with a kettlebell as well. Super simple movement pattern. What I want you to look at though is, I'm going to have my left foot out to my left side here, toes pointed away, and my right leg is going to be back with my feet basically facing straight behind me. I'm going to now grab my dumbbell here. Obviously your dumbbell might look a little bit different than mine. That's totally okay. All you're going to do now is you're just going to lean into that pose and then kind of rock yourself back and forth. What this is doing, you're getting your hips and that ankle kind of really mobile. If you want to make this more ankle heavy, bring that working foot back towards your body. That's going to get you more into that ankle. If you want it more hip heavy, walk it out a little bit further and then sink into it. What I don't want you to do, I don't want you letting your hips come back and rocking like this. I want you to keep your hips as far forward as you can and then rock forward and then down, kind of that line towards your toes. So you'll work 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. Make sure you do both sides, and then we'll move on to our couch stretch. Now, couch stretch is helpful if you actually do have a couch. This is a no equipment besides dumbbells kind of program. So a couple ways that we can do this. One, you can use a wall. So what I'll do is I'll kind of demo the wall way. I'm going to throw my knee up on the wall, kind of like so, and I'm putting my foot against the wall. Now, the closer your knee is to the wall, the more difficult this move is, and the further away it is, the more manageable it is. So feel free to play with your knee distance away from the wall. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to plant my hands here, kind of frame my front foot, and I'm going to bring my right foot up by my right hand, and then I'm just going to sit up nice and tall. What this is going to do is going to give a nice stretch here across the front of the hips, and then I can kind of lean forward into it and then pop back. And again, you'll work 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off to switch. Feel free to kind of play, again, leaning forward, popping back. If for some reason you don't have access to a wall or that's too challenging for you, feel free, if you'd like, you can essentially just mimic the wall with your I'll call working hand. So my left leg is back right now, right leg is up. I can pull and grab that leg, and now I'm just gonna, again, sit up nice and tall and then work down. And again, it's called a couch stretch because if you had a couch, you put that here on that left foot and then you work the same pattern. So 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. Last move is gonna be our Superman swimmers. This move is super simple. All you gotta do is you're gonna find yourself laying down. I'll turn to this side just a smidge on the ground. Your hands are gonna come up. All I wanna do is bring my hands back, like I'm sliding them down a wall and then back behind me, and then all the way back forward. Now again, if you're feeling pretty good doing that, feel free, you can then bring your arms out and up on the ground as well. Totally up to you, working kind of your full shoulder range of motion as much as you got. You'll work 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get into our working set. We're gonna go 4 rounds through this and keep our 45-15 kind of generic metric here for the full workout today. So we're gonna go goblet squats, floor presses, bear crawls, and lateral lunges. So a goblet squat, this is really helpful to have multiple different dumbbell loads. So a little bit heavier for the goblet squat, a little bit lighter most likely for the floor press, but it's okay to use both dumbbells as well. So for me, I'm going to show you this single dumbbell goblet squat, which I'll call like more traditional. You'll pack your dumbbell in nice and tight, and you're just going to squat down as far as your mobility allows, and then stand all the way up, and then all the way down, all the way up, and you'll work for the full 45 seconds on. You'll take your 15 seconds to rest, and then you'll get into your floor press. Now, all you need, one dumbbell in either hand. You'll bring this puppy over to you, and they're just gonna lay back, and then you'll press dumbbells away. You'll work for the full 45 seconds of work. You'll take 15 seconds of rest, and then we're gonna work our bear crawl and lateral lunge as our next movement pair. So we'll call it hack for the bear crawl. I don't necessarily care based on your space available, whether you go forwards or backwards or left or right. And then if you're doing your bear crawl and you're like, this isn't hard enough, and you have access to one of those mini bands, go ahead and throw those around your wrists. It'll make it a lot more challenging. So for me, I'll show you nice flat back. This is gonna be going left and right, side to side. Notice how it doesn't take a lot of movement to make the movement work. And then I can also go front to back, here, here. And if for some reason you're super compressed, you don't have a lot of room, you can always go with a shoulder tap here, working side to side for the full 45 seconds of work. You'll take 15 seconds to rest, and then we'll get into our lateral lunge. Now, I like to use one dumbbell for this. Feel free, you can always use two if you're really into it. All I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have that dumbbell here in the hand that's going to the leg that's gonna be working or bending. So left leg staying really straight, right leg's gonna take a nice big step out to the right. I'll come down, lunge into that leg, and then all the way back up, out to the right, all the way back up, and you'll work 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. You'll do 3 more rounds of that, and then we'll get into our cool down. Remember, utilizing music if you'd like to right now to kind of chill yourself out is really helpful. We're gonna go knee 90s, pigeon stretch, and scorpions. I think we've been through at least 2 of the 3 of these so far in the program, but knee 90s, you'll just drop your knees down side to side and work. Oh, I'm not gonna give you a time frame for these, just do what kind of feels good, side to side. The next one is going to be our pigeon stretch. So when we work our pigeon stretch, we're still gonna work that kind of hip flexor. Couple ways that you can make pigeon stretch more manageable. It can be kind of intense. So what you can do is you can elevate the front leg, which essentially is gonna build space between your hips and the floor. So you can throw like a blanket, a pillow, something like that under your leg. So I've got my right leg forward. It would be under my right leg here. It would build me a little bit of space and relieve some of that tension. But I just wanna be here. You can lean forward, you can lean back, kind of work yourself there. If it's super aggressive on your knee, what I'd like you to do is not work in a pose that's gonna be something that really aggravates your knee. And we can just kind of work those knee 90s for twice as long. So then we'll go left foot, left leg forward. I'm gonna come back and again, work in that pose, kind of feel myself out. And then last but not least, get into our scorpions here. So we'll lay down flat on the floor, hands out to the side, my left foot up towards the right hand. Then I'll come back to neutral and then flip flop my right foot all the way over to my left hand. And then we are done. So good luck. Let us know how you guys do. 50 days of fitness, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.